Like I said, here's a few of the pieces of field gear, which it doesn't amount to hardly anything that we have that we can't identify as Korea. Is either dated 50s or it's dated early 40s or late 40s. Some of the clothing here in the background back here, we have a lot of different types of clothing, most of it foul weather gear that was used mostly during World War II. Fluorescent orange and the red coat are Navy issue. Flight deck jackets that were probably used from Vietnam on up. The leather coat with the sheepskin lining, that is actually an entire suit. There's a pair of bib overalls to go with that, a pair of heated boots, and a pair of heated mittens along with a sheepskin lined cap. Those were used by bombers, pilots and crew, because those planes were unheated. At high altitude, it got very, very cold. Over here on this wall, we have an assortment of weapons, almost all foreign, captured guns, almost all of them from the World War II time period, for the most part, Japanese and German. A couple of guns, Russian, that were actually captured from the Viet Cong during the Vietnam War. Again, in the center, we have an M1 Garand, the main battle rifle of World War II and of the Korean War. Now we're getting back into kind of a little mix of different time periods. Up above, we have Korea, a couple different uniforms from up there. Those two items are Marine Corps. You got both of those are dress. Got the dark green dress, and then you've got the blue dress blues. In front of us here, we have a pilot's uniform from a jet pilot from Vietnam War. Now we're getting back in Vietnam again. He's wearing the basic flight suit along with the flight helmet. Notice the clipboard down on his knee. Ever since World War I, we first started, the pilots always carried a clipboard on them. It was actually strapped to the leg. That way it wasn't flopping around inside the cabin, and it made a pretty stable riding surface on it. Going back to the middle area here, we're getting back to kind of like a mixture of different time periods. Here we have a Navy SEAL, basically a frogman suit without the air tanks on, from probably Vietnam, post-Vietnam, Operation Desert Storm, Iraqi Freedom type uniform. Basically still wearing the same thing today. Let me see, let's head back to that back there, back here. Back in this room is items we just basically received in the last year or so from present-day veterans from Iraqi war, Afghan war. Mostly uniforms, though there again those guys can't bring home war trophies, so we don't have a lot of captured enemy accoutrements or anything like that. These are just the equipment that these guys brought back themselves. That was part of their own kit. We've got a mixture of Army, different types of uniform. We got the digital camo, we've got the desert